Hi guys, so I want to show you how to do field injection in Camunda 7. So basically I have my modeler open and this is my service. It has a start event, a service task, which has an implementation of Java class, a Java delegate called my delegate, and that class is shown here, my delegate, which is running inside a Spring Boot application, and we have the Java delegate here. So how do we create a field on this class? Let's say private string. So how do we create a field? Let's say expression. So we have to create an expression instead of, yeah, so this is an expression, and let's say my variable. So this will be our field, and we want to implement field injection. We want to inject the value of that expression inside this. So here I'll enter, let's say, my variable string, and value is hello world. Save this here. So this is Camunda 7 modeler, and so inside the service task we have a field injection called my variable, and the same variable is here, but here it's the type is called expression. And let's print out the variable here. So we have to convert it to a string. Execution string my variable dot get value, and the scope, variable scope, is execution. So that's it. So now let me save this, and if we run the application, so you can see that here we get the expression. Now let's say I change this name to something else, some variable. What will happen if we set it to some variable if the names are not matching for this variable and this Java field variable? Now let's run this. So null value exception. So field definition uses unexisting field, some variable. So the names have to match. So let's make it again my variable. And now let's create an expression. An expression called myWhere. Now let's say I want to create a variable in this. Okay, let me create a variable here in this service task called myWhere. String or expression value is hola. Okay, so now let's see if this works or not. So in the field injection, it takes my variable, and my where is here. It should be hola, so we should get hola here. Save the file. Okay, so you get the variable hola here. Okay, now let's try to inject a variable from here, from the start event. Extension properties, start variable, value is start variable. Now let's go back to our service task, and my variable name, let's change it to start where. Let me make sure that's, yeah, so it's start where and its value should be start variable. My variable start variable. Now let's run this process again. Cannot resolve identifier start var. So the start var cannot be identified. So because we cannot identify start var, that is because it's an extension property start var start. So it will not work if you set the extension properties here. Let's see if we can set a variable from the process instance start. Start var So again, it cannot identify start var from here. So the only thing it can identify is my var, but the start var is not identifiable. So let's change this to my var. You can also change this to a string. Okay, so that concludes the topic field injection. So you can inject from the inputs and use that as an expression, or you can just inject a string value. You just have to make sure that the variable, if you are using an expression, it is available in the scope.